Hello everybody, welcome to Cosmcraze. Today we're gonna talk about something interesting. Yeah, you guessed right, we're gonna talk about telescope. I think you have just clicked on the video by watching telescope on the thumbnail. It means you're interested in telescope and you know something about it. And if you're interested in space, science and technology, you must know about telescopes. Telescopes are devices that are used to see distant objects in the sky. In the night sky, we use telescopes to see stars, sun, moon, planets, to discover asteroids and many other things. But in this video, I'm not gonna tell you only about telescope. I'm gonna tell you how they work. This is in our series how they work, in which I'll be talking about many things and how they work. So this is a video about how telescopes work. So first of all, you should know that there are two types of telescope: reflective telescope and refractive telescope. Now what is the meaning of both that? I will explain you further in the video. So let's get into the video. So we are back here with the refractor telescope diagram. First of all, let me explain you what is a reflector telescope. A reflector telescope is a telescope which just operates by reflection of light. As you all know that light reflects when it just hits on a hard surface like a mirror or anything. So that's how a reflector telescope works. So let us understand the diagram first. This is how it works. So first of all, these two are the rays of light coming from distant star in the sky. Let's say sun. No, but we use it in night sky. Let's say in a star, Proxima Centauri. It's a fancy name, so I use that. FBI, open up! Okay, so the light is coming. Not only two rays of light, but you all have read that when we draw ray diagrams, we use only two rays. The top one and the bottom one. So these are the two light rays coming in the telescope from a distant star. Now it just comes and hits on this concave mirror. This is a concave mirror. It converges the light. The light ray coming from this just converges. A basic physics, 9th or 10th class physics. So it comes, it just hits this concave mirror, and as these two lines are parallel to rays actually, and it converges and at 2 points, here and here. Okay, there are something irregularities in it, because if everything will be regular, it will not work. So the mirror is placed like this, so that one just hit the mirror like here. This is a mirror, by the way, a plain mirror. So let's understand from the beginning. Light rays come, converges. As the mirror is not like this, it's like this. This light ray hits the mirror here and comes here. Okay, this is the reflection, and this ray comes here and it reflects here. So this is the second reflection. And when these two rays are just converges, you can see there's a converging at the single point, and after that single point it just goes forward, and as you can see that this light is a diverging light. Whenever the eyepiece, this is called eyepiece, whenever the eyepiece will open, this light will just spread out. So what we need to make them parallel. So for making a spreading light parallel, what we use? Yeah, we use a lens, a convex lens. So there is a convex lens is used. Light just comes like here, diverging, and it makes it parallel, and here we look the distant star in the sky. So I hope you understood this. That was how a reflective telescope works. Now I hope you understood that why its name is reflective, because it works by reflection of light, like it reflects here and here, and that's how it works. So it is known as reflective lens. Sorry, telescope. Okay, but there's one more type of telescope, a refractive telescope, which is a little bit simpler than this to understand, because it's something, what we can say, a complex diagram. Light 2 times it reflects the light and 1 time it reflects from a lens. It's very complex to build. So let's move on to the next type of telescope, which is refractive telescope. So everybody, now we are back with refractive telescopes. These are the type of telescopes which work only due to refraction of light. You know, and the refractive telescope just work by the reflection of light. It reflected the light this and so many times, and we got an image of a distant star. But this is not the case in this refractive telescope. Refractive telescope just works by lenses and the refraction of light. I have a small refractive telescope. Let me show it to you. So this is a small refractive telescope. I found it in my storeroom, and you can see that it is formed of 2 lenses and a tube. Wait a minute. So if we take aside the tube, we are with 2 lenses. Okay, one that is just placed on top of the tube and one on the bottom tube. And by this, if we look on a distance object, we can get a zoomed image of that. But how it works, let me explain, and we'll back on this small refractor. So it works by the refraction of light. There are 2 lenses in it, as I showed it to you in that mini refractor. Light comes from a distant star, and there is a big convex lens on the top. What convex lens do? Yeah, it converges the light on a single point. So the light was parallel, the convex lens converges the light, and it just goes like this. The image is now inverted, and here there is a small convex lens. What it does, there is a diverging light. And what if we put a convex mirror in front of a diverging light? Yeah, it will make it parallel. So the light is made parallel, and here is your eye. This is the eyepiece. So it is basically very simple than that telescope, refractive ones, and it is just composed of 2 lenses. If you want to make it, you can just make it by just measuring distance and the focal length of 2 lenses. So that's how refractive telescope works. It's quite simpler, but it doesn't sometimes get sharper image as a refractive telescope gets. So that's all for the video. I hope you learned something in this video, and I will come next time with some other interesting topic. Till then, stay tuned and goodbye.